Hello guys, I am at Lakeside University College, Ghana, and today I am here to interview one of my big men on the school campus here. So if you're an SHS graduate or you're thinking of undertaking your degree or diploma program in the universities of Ghana, look no further. Lakeside University College, Ghana got you covered. Just contact the number you see on your screen and we'll get it done. So my boss, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu.
Please, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you too?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
You know, I've known you for a very long time, but probably my audience do not know you that much. So I want you to kindly introduce yourself, then we'll get going.
Okay, so my name is Abdullah Yusuf.
Okay, sir.
And I work here as the faculty officer.
Okay.
At the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences,
Okay.
and then I also take some few courses in education as well as Arabic.
Okay.
So I am basically from Nima.
Okay.
I grew up from Nima.
Allah Akbar.
One of the small communities that are under Nima Mamobi,
Okay.
specifically Nafiu. So we grew up from there, went to school in that vicinity.
Okay.
Went to senior high school at Bema Camp.
Okay. Okay.
And then from Bema Camp, went to Accra Technical University.
Okay.
Then we did our masters. I think my masters I studied in Malaysia, Malawi, sorry.
Malawi, mashallah.
And then currently we are working here as staff of the university.
Mashallah, that's very nice. And that's very good achievement that a lot of our brothers and a lot of us from Zungu and Muslim communities and Ghanaians at large need to learn from each other. We need to make a great move. So you just give a summary of it. And I want us to go inside it. You know, growing up, which school did you attend?
Okay, I attended the Gospel Special School or Gospel Preparatory School, which is in Nafiu.
Okay, at Nima.
Yes, at Nima.
Okay.
So it's just along the Kanda Highway Road.
Okay.
The school is still there.
It's still there?
It's still there.
Mashallah.
Very good school.
Oh, okay.
I think myself and my siblings, we all attended
it's a
that
Christian
school.
school, right?
No, it's owned by a Muslim.
Okay.
But everybody goes, everybody's there.
Okay.
So it's not a religious school we say, but everybody's there.
Yeah.
My classmates not all of them were Muslims. We have a lot of non-Muslim classmates. We studied together. Even our teachers, not all of them were Muslims.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So how was life at your primary? Like, was it hard? Or, you know, everything was fine? Did you really suffer as a young person while schooling at the lower grades?
Academically, I was not suffering.
Okay.
Academically, I did well. I can say maybe I will consider saying that I was among the good students.
Mashallah.
Because about when you come to the first 1 to 5, I will be among them.
That's intelligence.
And we did. We studied there, and financially, we will not say we had all the best, but it had a lot of challenges, I must say. But at that early age, I was able to get scholarship, which was taking care of. We took care of my schooling. From I think from the upper primary, I think, till I completed my JHS. So that took a lot of burden financially from my house, inshallah. Yeah.
So which JHS did you attend? Was it the same school?
Yeah, the same school. So from primary, I started class 1 from there until JHS.
Okay, and the school name is Gospel what?
God's Will.
God's Will. I thought it was Gospel.
No. God's Will Special School or God's Will Preparatory School. God's Will, the will of God. Yeah.
Okay, I think they must be proud of you because they've been able to bring a giant like this. When was the last time you visited this school?
I think I visited our headmistress, or should I say the director of the school, about I think 3 months ago. I was there.
Oh, that's nice.
I was there. I was just passing by, so I just dropped in to say hi, and then
still a visit.
I left. Yeah.
It's not every person that go back to greet their
She is like a mother to us, I must say, because she treated us like her children. And specifically to me, I see that I had some connection with her because of we were all from the same community.
Okay.
She was from the community, and knowing who we are, I think a lot of students really benefited from her, because she will not just sack you for fees and then throw you out of the school because you've not paid fees and all that. I think there's a lot of concession and consideration she gave. So she was like a mother to all of us. So usually I consider it, if I pass by, I see it as I'm not as I'm going to see my school headmistress or my director, but I'm seeing someone who is family, who is directly connected.
What's your name again?
Her name is, she's Hajia Leila.
Hajia Leila.
Yeah, Hajia Leila.
May Allah bless Hajia.
Amen.
Hajia, may Allah bless you, give you long life. See the patience that you have. I see him a giant now. He's really a faculty officer at one of the best universities in Ghana, which is Lakeside University. And I pray the Almighty Allah should bless you in this world and the hereafter. So let's talk about JHS. Which year did you graduate?
BC, I think 2005, 2006.
Wow, that's a very long time.
2000, yeah.
Wow.
That's
your journey was very long. And then from there, you went to senior high.
In 2006, I was at Armed Forces Senior High School.
Was it at Bema Camp?
Bema Camp, yes.
Okay. And that school is still there?
Yeah, Bema Camp is still there. Now the name has changed.
Okay.
Yeah, the school is still there.
Okay.
It's now Forces Senior High. It's no more Armed Forces Senior High. So at first it was Armed Forces, but there is another Armed Forces at Kumasi.
Okay.
So Armed Forces in Kumasi. So they have Armed Forces Senior High School Kumasi, Armed Forces Senior High School Bema Camp.
Okay.
So I think the day we went to even do our registration, there was a boy who came there with his papers, and they had to direct him to Kumasi because he thought he was admitted. So I don't know, maybe that prompted the change of name so that to be specific. So he has now Forces without the arms.
So how was life over there too? As a young boy from Zongo, going to this European as a young guy from the Zongo, and you are attending your high school. How was life at the Armed Forces?
Oh, it was not that much a challenge, but to someone meeting or being in a huge community of people who come from various backgrounds. In my school from JHS, we know each other's house because we are just in one community. We go to each other's house, but going there knowing, being in a place where, and also first experience of maybe feeling you cannot do everything that you want to do as a Muslim there, or you know that there is a lot of restrictions that are there. It puts some of us on, but we, from our background, we are used to obeying rules or following rules. So some of us didn't have issues. We just obeyed the rules, and then I think it was interesting, and my personality, I must say, really changed when I got to senior high school, because I used not to really. I was fine with all my course mates. We speak. But to stand in public or speak was an issue. So it was in SS that I really developed that experience. I became a prefect. The health prefect of the school, somewhere I think 2000 and
giving first aid to people,
was giving first aid, in charge of sanitation and all that. So it really gave me the ability to stand people and then even engage and interact with people from all backgrounds, because you deal with non-Muslims, you deal with Muslims, you deal with people who don't even have religion and all that. It was interesting.
I think it's very nice, because if you're a young guy and you're watching this, you need to know that when you are going to school, stop running away from posts, positions. Go for it. It will build you up, it will develop you, as you can see our big boss Sheikh Abdullah testifying. And I also ask, people have a perception about Bema Camp. I heard that when you go there, you're going to drop pure water. When they catch you.
Oh no, the discipline aspect is true. The discipline aspect is true. I don't know if much has changed, but I know during our time as a school student or as a high school student there, when you are caught even you dress improperly, the soldier find you on the way, any of them can discipline you. Because it's like you are under their, you are a student in their community, you are supposed to behave. There was a time a colleague of ours, I think that was after sports, and we finished, and I remember telling him to dress well because you cross the checkpoint, and when you're crossing the checkpoint, they really pay attention to your dressing.
Wow.
And I told him to dress well. He was like, "Oh, we are just from the stadium, so what else?" Nicholson, whoever knows Bema Camp, when you're entering the first, that's the stadium, the Nicholson Stadium. He refused to redress, but when we got there, I think one soldier was observing us from far. When we got there, he told him to walk back to the stadium, but before he gets there, he should tuck in properly and walk back. And that was what he did. So I had to sit and wait for him. And you can see, and when we're even in school, inter schools, when we go to any place, there's that respect that we are from armed forces. They see that, these people discipline. So we win discipline awards actually. We were regarded, and the cadets were considered the best. At that time,
you should be the best because you are armed forces,
the best.
Senior high, and then you go there, you let some.
You can't go and misbehave.
So basically, you had scholarship to study at Malawi, right?
Yeah, I got some
was it? Was it after you did tertiary here before you went?
Yes.
Okay, so
after here, I went to Accra Technical University.
Oh, okay. 18.
Then I did my masters with them, and it was.
So it was masters that took you to Malawi.
Yes.
Okay.
It was it was a 2-year program.
Okay.
I started online in a way. I did online. So the program was interesting actually. It really gave me the direction of my profession currently because it was in education.
Okay.
But my first degree I didn't do education. My undergraduate. I did building engineering. Building technology specifically. So, but while I was even at school, I was working. I was teaching. So that gave me the teaching experience to go into education. So I thought of moving into education rather than staying in the construction field. I did some few work in construction, but
how is Malawi like? You know, some of us have never been to Malawi before. We are in Ghana, we are in Nigeria. We don't actually know Malawi. So how is Malawi like?
So okay, I actually did my studies all online.
Okay.
The opportunity came for me to travel, but I couldn't.
Okay.
I must mention I couldn't. I had to do. I was, as I mentioned earlier, I think that was around that same period. I was married around that time. So it became an issue. Will I have to travel? That's when I was. So I started the masters in 2017.
Mashallah.
So, and I got married 2016. 2017 I had to. I cannot just travel. I thought of maybe let me do the first year online and see the second year if I can travel. The second year came, and family responsibilities. It was an issue, so I had to wait until my graduation. And even the graduation, Corona set in. I couldn't travel. Corona started 2019. So 2019 I finished my program. We couldn't go for graduation. They postponed until 2020. And we had to do the graduation online.
So you've not stepped your foot at Malawi?
No.
Oh, I thought you went there.
No, I didn't go.
Wow.
So that was the challenge. Everything really. I actually was looking for it because I had friends who were hoping, my classmates were hoping we meet. I had some mates from Zambia, Lesotho, and I had a mate here from Ghana too. Mates from Ghana here. What's her name? Fatih. Fatih, and then another gentleman. If I remember his name right, Oscar or so. So Fatih is a mate. Fatih is in Ghana here. We couldn't meet actually, but we communicated a lot, research work and all that. It was interesting.
Would you advise someone to do their masters in the same country where they did their undergrads?
There's nothing wrong, but actually I am someone who really believes in experience. So even to do your first degree, master's, PhD in one university, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. So I believe institutional experiences help to shape you. So if you get the opportunity to study in another institution, it gives you the information on how another institution runs its programs and then activities.
Okay.
You become more informed.
That's true.
Because you're not going to be, every university has a tradition.
That's true.
Lakeside University, we have our tradition.
That's true.
So if you are familiar with our tradition,
Yeah.
and you move to University of Ghana, you see their tradition differently.
That's true.
So when you're able to have these two different experiences, wherever you are going to work is going to be a blend of these traditions.
That's true.
And it informs your academic professionalism. Yeah.
I think that's very enough advice for us to actually learn from actually somewhere to big way. And our brother here has really informed us that much. Tell me about your experience in Lakeside University.
Lakeside University. I joined Lakeside University 2022.
Okay.
June.
Okay.
And it was an exciting experience for me because when I came in, our president was very open.
Yeah.
And he will give you, the president of the university, he will give you responsibilities.
Yeah.
And to me, anyway, when I find myself in a place, I want to learn.
Wow.
Anyway, and anything that has to do with education, I want to learn and learn more.
Yeah.
So when I came, I saw the opportunity, and I think that is what Lakeside has given me.
Wow.
I've learned, I've gotten experience. Because I've taught senior high school before, I have taught JHS before.
Yeah.
I've taught throughout the levels of education.
Yeah.
So being in Lakeside is like a promotion to get experience in a higher institution.
That's true.
So I came and I met my immediate boss, very calm and accommodating person, Dr. Salifu. Dr. Salifu is very calm. So that's the dean of our school.
Wow.
He is very calm, very accommodating, and you will learn from him. I think at the early stages, sometimes when I draft, my role, I'll have to draft some notice, letters, or when I draft those things, I think he looks through, helps me correct, no, we do this like this, we do this like that. Coming from a different background, coming into it. So Lakeside is an amazing institution. I've learned from it, and I've met wonderful people.
So guys, if you want to meet wonderful people, come to Lakeside University College, Ghana, and it's really pleasing. How do you see students' capacity in terms of learning?
Yes, one thing I will not take away from, you can't take away from Lakeside is the student, the lecturer or the teacher-student relations. It's very tight. Okay. Because the numbers are not so huge. And that is one thing the university tries to focus on.
Wow.
Having that ability for, I meet my students, I know the names of the students.
That's true.
So if you go to some university, you graduate, you can, looking for a reference, someone who to be your referee, is going to be a problem. That is, if you are just a student like me who went to university, you don't cause trouble, you are not the shark of the class, you are just a fish in the ocean. You graduate, you are looking for the lecturer that will, when you come, you have to do a lot of explanation that I finished this year, I was so and so. Then the person will just look at you and give you a satisfactory remarks. But here it's not like that. No. The lecturers actually know the students. So if they know your weakness, they know your strength. It's very rare for a student to come and then the lecturer will say, who are you? Where do I know you from? Or how? No.
Can you share with me one or two tips on how somebody could be a good student under your School of Arts?
Okay, School of Liberal Arts, it's basically just one, we really cherish attendance to lectures. So attendance is key. The university culture actually focuses on student attendance. I don't see, when I went to university, marking attendance was not an issue. Whether you go or you don't go, it's not a problem. But doing assignments and then submitting them was focused. But here, even the student attendance is an issue. So after lecture, students must sign that they were in class. And then the date attached to all that, they sign. So if the student has not come to class, the lecturer will be aware, the school is aware. So one day your performance is dropping or you are not doing well, you cannot blame anybody.
Because there's evidence.
Evidence, everything shows that you didn't come to class.
Yes, that's true.
So that thing is a university policy we don't joke with.
Yeah.
And our School of Liberal Arts is something that we uphold seriously. The other issue is assignments.
Wow.
So I remember some students complain the lecturers are giving them pressure on assignment. They say that's what will build you up. Don't worry. So you just have to take it in, and then you do. You learn, and then you are able to come out successfully. Yeah.
I think that's very nice, Mr. Abdallah. I'm really grateful for your time. Kindly give me your last message for people who are listening to you. What do you say to them?
Yes, for my audience, I will advise you, if you are looking for a school that has key attention to your student or your child's academic success as well as his moral upbringing, then look no further. Lakeside University is the university you should look out for. And then if you are also looking for, some people are considering finances. Yes. If you are looking at your financial capability also, look no further, come to Lakeside University. Very, very affordable, very affordable. And brilliant students who have excellent grades, but are needy, usually are given consideration with some scholarship packages. So that is also there. But you just have to be very brilliant. So you have to come with like aggregate 7, aggregate 8, from aggregate 7 or 6 to 10. I think you are in line. You could get a full scholarship.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Abdallah.
Thank you very much.
I don't want to waste much of your time because I can see you have another meeting to undertake.
Thank you very much.
I'm very grateful for your enlightenment and dedication. May Almighty Allah bless you.
Amen.
Meet again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.